Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and you fine, fabulous football players from Malcolm X Shabazz High School. My name is Rufus Johnson. I'm the Essex County Freeholder at Large, and I'm the uncle of RJ, who's one of your coaches. And you know, I stand before you here with great pleasure to be able to make this presentation to Malcolm X Shabazz High School. Before I go into my script that I have here, I just want to put a little history to it, because see, you younger generation got to know the history of how things got to where they are and how they got there. My oldest brother played for Malcolm X Shabazz High School. My two oldest sisters went to Malcolm X Shabazz High School. But by the time my brother that's 2 years older than me, because it's a whole lot of us Johnsons, you better believe that, it's a whole lot, we're spread it out all over the place. My mother decided to start making us go to the east side. So myself and my older brother and the younger ones under me, we all went to East Side High School in Newark. But we lived on Sherman Avenue between Murray and Parkhurst Street. But in the process, my nephew, RJ, I followed him all the way through Shabazz High School when I got back from school. Then I followed him when he went to college. And when he went to college, he went to Uppsala University, Uppsala College, which is now the Jaguars of East Orange. I'm old school, so I might have forgot the name they named it today. But on that team with my nephew was this young man. And I'm very proud to stand before you today and say that that young man has done a terrific job with a lot of you. There's a lot of guys in the past that he has had, and I watched him through Irvington High School. I watched him take it from scratch and make it a powerhouse here in the county. Then I seen him go into Shabazz. I kind of felt in my heart that he was going to make a big difference there. And he has. It took him a while to get the discipline and get the things in it that he needed to get into it. But look at the results. How do y'all feel about the results that you have? And I say that because of the fact that whenever you have someone that, if you look at the track record, not about what they say, you think about what they do, and bottom line is results. Look at how many players going from Irvington, coming over here to Shabazz, that has been going on to continue their education and continue the football on the field. That's the track record that I look at. Because I've seen winning teams, and I've seen the same winning teams, the guys that I watch play, I see them out on the streets. That's what's important, guys. And I'm very proud, I'm very, very proud of you. How many of you guys that are seniors are going to be going to college next year? And you guys know, you guys are from that peer group that's out here. You know, that's something to very much be proud of. And I want you to know that I am proud of you. Very, very proud of you. So tonight, we are going to show our token of appreciation for what you have done. This is not nothing just to be giving out something just to give out. This is something that we hope that you can hang on your wall or take with you, and you can be able to say, hey, look, I did this to make you go further to get more. We have to want more in order to get more. And I'm very proud, I'm very, very proud of you guys, and I'm hoping that I can watch some of you guys on TV. Or, even if you don't go pro, come back here and make a difference, like your Coach Grant, like the RJs, like Damien, who played Pop Warner football for me over in the West Ward. Come back and make a difference, because we need you guys. Y'all don't need us as much as we need you. So that's my pledge to you guys. If you guys are here, come back to help the ones that are here. I'll help you to help them. Is that good? Yes, sir. So we got a bet, guys? Yes, sir. All right. Oh, wow, look at that. Whew. Okay, well, now I got to get on my script. But first, I want to just say to Grant, stand up, please, Coach Grant. Grant, I am so proud of you. I look up to you like a big brother or something, because for what you've done, the time, the energy, and everything that you have put into both of those programs. I've watched both of them, and you know I was there. You know, to see what you have turned out. It makes me feel good, like, hey, I ain't got to worry about behind me anymore. I can move on because these guys got it. And it's a very proud feeling, especially when you're talking about our inner city kids, that when you move around throughout the state or throughout the country, when you say you're from Newark or you're from Irvington or you're from East Orange, there's always that little look in people's face. But they don't know all the goodness that's in the middle of our cities. They don't know all the goodness that's in the hearts of some of ours, but they just need the proper guidance and need the proper role models. I always said, and I say it all the time whenever I go places and speak on that, I say, hey, I help fail them. My peer groups, from my peer group, maybe 2 decades above me on back, we failed the young people because we were helped. I didn't go to college and play basketball because of the fact that somebody just saw me and just picked me up. It was guys like, where's Jerry Owens? Jerry Owens here, ILA, longshoreman. I was a kid, they had me in the Newark YMCA playing with the men. We have to each one teach one. Each one has to teach another. So now I'm going to get back to my script. Is it all right, Gary? Am I taking too much time? Okay. Well, this is just something that's coming from the heart because Shabazz meant a lot to me because I was supposed to have went there. I was prepared to go there because all my cousins and all of us we came up together playing football, basketball, and all, and then all of a sudden I was separated from them. But I look at the good side. Look at me standing here before you, getting ready to honor you. So my mother and my parents knew something that I didn't know. We can't always say that our parents and our grandparents and them just don't know what they're doing. Believe me, they might not have gotten to where you guys are getting, but they knew the route that they should have taken and how they should have done it. You know, you should always take it in, listen. Don't shut them out. Don't shut out no older adults when they're talking to you. At least listen, because you don't know what you're gonna find in there that can help get you over that little hump or that wall that's there. It seems like it's blocking you from getting to where you need to go. Listen, always take the time to listen. Now I'll get back to my program. Sorry, you can sit down, Coach Grant. Good afternoon, Malcolm X Shabazz football team, and welcome to the Hall of Records. As you know, my name is Rufus Johnson, and I'm here with my colleague who is going to make this presentation to you, Jerry Owens. Madam President should be coming in. She'll be coming in also because she's also delighted to see Newark, a team from Newark, being state champions. And this is the first time Shabazz has took a state championship. So this is, I don't know how you guys are taking it, but we taking this with big spirit. When I go down to Trenton or somewhere, hey, we got a champion here. Malcolm X Shabazz just won the state championship. So I'm gonna be proud. I might be prouder than you because this was a long time coming. Okay. Before I continue, I'm going to ask, I don't see Vanessa here, so I'm going to ask Coach Grant to come on up here with me. Come on up, Coach. And this is the lady that makes all of us tick here. This is Lonnie Watson. She's the president of our Freeholder board. And believe me, like I said to you guys, when older people are talking, you sit down and you listen. Ask her, haven't I been obedient?
Yes.
Grant, in this year's state tournament, the 6-seeded Shabazz, the Bulldogs, first defeated New Providence and then Belvedere before defeating #1 seeded Denelli in the championship game to win the first football state championship in school history. And not only that, the first for Newark High School since 2007, which was Westside, you remember, right? And finished the season with an outstanding record of 84. We're gonna be better than that next year, though, right? Yes. All right. And let me say this, Coach Grant, now that you are the coach of the year, this guy is not the coach of the year. I'd have to say this guy is the coach of a decade. Because if you look at the job he did at Irvington, and then look at the job he came in here and did at Newark, that's a whole decade worth of work. So to me, Coach, you ain't the coach of the year. You're the coach of the decade. And you can wear that proudly, my brother. I hope you will continue the tradition established by Coach Watson with her basketball team by making it an annual event for us to celebrate football championships at Shabazz. Now, you was in my office. Now, you've seen all of those different years I had up there with Watson and her state championship teams. I want this football team to catch up a little bit with the basketball team. In addition to Coach Grant's honor, 16 individual members of the team were recognized for their outstanding play at the state level and by the Super Essex Conference Colonial Division, led by Isaiah McLean, who was named Defensive All-State Second Team and All Group 1 First Team. As a Newark guy, I've been here all my life. I'm a Newarker to the bone till the day I die, I guess. I want you to know just how happy and how proud you have made me by winning this championship. First, because I am happy you were able to put last year's disappointment behind you. And second, because you have brought so much pride to yourselves, your families, your school, and the whole city of Newark. This is a state championship that we all are going to celebrate. At this point, it is our pleasure to present these well-deserved commendations to Coach Grant and ask them to say a few words about the team. So, Malcolm X Shabazz, Bulldogs, and Coach Grant, congratulations. And I'm going to have Coach Grant here present this to him. Is that it? And I'd like to have Coach Grant speak, and then we'll have you bring the coaches up first, and then we'll deal with the athletes. All right?
Thank you, thank you. I just first want to say thank you to our freeholders for recognizing this great team. Please give them a round of applause, please. The next group I want to thank my assistant coaches. No success in anything you're ever going to do is done alone. I'd like to thank all these guys. These are the most hardworking, dedicated young men. Please stand, coaches. Give them a round of applause, please. Then the last group I want to thank is my parents. Please, any parents here, please stand up, please. Give parents a round of applause. I just want to thank the parents for allowing us to be a part of your young men's lives. I'd like to thank you for the countless hours of dedication, the breakfasts in the morning, the dinners during the evening, all those great things that you do for us and these young men. Last, I'd like to thank my team. Please give my team a round of applause. And then on a personal note, I want to thank Mr. Rufus Johnson. Now, I'll be honest, growing up as a young man, I didn't have many role models. There wasn't many people I can say I wanted to model myself after. You know, but as a young man, I met Mr. Johnson, me and one of my coaches, RJ, were teammates at Upsala College. I admired his suits and his smoothness of his delivery. And I said to myself as a young man way back when, I said, you know, this is a brother I can emulate myself after. And everything I've always tried to do, like I always tell you guys and tell my coaches, that we want to be the best example we can give you. So we want to do the things that we need to do and live the kind of lives that we need for you guys to follow and be better than. Because it's all ladders. You know, I'm standing on Mr. Johnson's shoulders right now, and you guys are going to be standing on my shoulders, and your kids are going to be standing on your shoulders, and we're going to build ourselves and our community and make it be what we want it to be. I want to introduce my coaches now, please. Chuck Keegan. Barris Grant, my brother. Damon Harrison. Walter Howard. Thomas Weaver. Robert Chambers. Donald Massey. Cyrus Harbin. What is his last name? Brian Green, last but not least. Abdul Hanks. Sorry, I didn't know you were here. Abdul Hanks.
We get ready to take a picture with just the coaches, and Madam President, would you like to come up? But before that, I would like to have my colleague say a few words.
Take the photo first. Thank you, Freeholder Johnson. Let me just congratulate each and every one of you. The team, I am so proud of you. I'm a Newarker. I live in the Central Ward. So they can't say that we in Newark can't reach higher planes. Am I correct? So whatever you want to be, whatever you want to do in life, you can do it. You just have to put your, just put your heart in it. Put God first. Then listen to your parents and your teachers. And then go and do your best. You can do it. And you know, it's so good to see you sitting there instead of me reading the paper or listening on the news about our young men. And we're going to turn this around, right? Won't we turn Newark around? And you guys will be the role model. I expect each and every one of you to move forward. I want to see some colleges coming out of this group. And I want you to know that you have the support of this Freeholder Board, even though I will be retiring and Freeholder Orange will be retiring, but you still have Freeholder Johnson here. And if Freeholder Johnson needs some help, even with my retirement, he know he can call on me and I'll be there. So again, let me congratulate you. Let me just tell you that I am so very proud of you. And to our coaches, without you, our young men would not have the role models that they have to press on. So I want to congratulate each and every one of you. I know it takes a lot of your time. It takes more than just 8 hours a day. You give and you give and you give because you know that it's a future for these young men. So let me congratulate each and every one of you, and may God bless you.